Welcome to the awards ceremony for the class of 2018. At this point, I would like to call forward the senior choir who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, National Anthem, and Alma Mater. Now please remove your caps and rise if you are able. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
One verse.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Two verses. All right.
Now I would like to welcome our principal, Mr. Michael Fedison.
Good evening, and welcome to the Bellefonte Area High School Awards Assembly. Tonight, we will be celebrating the accomplishments of the class of 2018. Seniors will be recognized for their strengths in academics, athletics, citizenship, and community. This next part is, next to the students being here and enjoying this with you tonight, is one of my favorite things to announce. With the generosity of our sponsors, tonight we will be giving away over $95,000 in awards and scholarships. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors for giving back to our seniors each and every year. For those sponsors that have joined us this evening, welcome and thank you. And let me add my heartfelt appreciation for your generosity in providing these opportunities for our students each and every year. Let's give them a round of applause, please. I'd also like to take a moment to thank those people for whom this night would not be possible. I want to thank the class advisors, Mr. Virgilio and Ms. Krieger. I'd like to thank our graduation coordinator, Mr. Ed Fitzgerald, our faculty marshals, all our office and custodial staff that have worked tirelessly to organize this for this evening. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Mrs. Carol Olson, our administrative assistant, who has talked to the sponsors, organized pretty much everything from front to back for this tonight. So let's give them all a round of applause, please. Okay, so without further ado, seniors, when sponsors are called to the stage to make their presentations, please come forward when your name is called. Because we are blessed to hand out numerous awards this evening, I ask that for the remainder of the awards, seniors, when your name is called, please stand and be recognized at your seat. Let us now welcome to the stage our superintendent, Dr. Michelle Saylor, assistant superintendent, Mrs. Tammy Burniford, and our school board president, Mr. Rodney Musser. Assisting them tonight will be high school vice principal, Mr. Dan Park. We will begin with some medals and awards. The Laude medals handed out will recognize seniors who achieved outstanding academic distinction. I ask that you hold your applause until the end of the medal ceremony. Seniors, when I call your name, please come forward. Cum laude. The following students have maintained a grade point average of 93 to 94.99%. Andrew Davidson. Zachary Stone. Matthew Foltz. Alexis Chrissinger. Daniel Ketchmark. Elena Mazzullo. Ashley Benner. Austin Stock. Nathan Smith. Kaylee Drees. Dylan Dietrich. Takara Strauss. Emerson Gomez. Jasmine Blount. Congratulations. Next are the magna cum laude. These students maintained a grade point average of 95 to 96%. Cade Fortney. Joshua Gauss. Caleb Putnam. Anna Yates. Kayla Malloy. Sarah Lexon. Allison Spratt. Nicholas Pulaski. Megan Smith. Sierra Pletcher. Megan Elnitsky. Congratulations. Next is the summa cum laude. These students have maintained a grade point average of 97% or higher. Michaela Burris. Gabrielle Paghetti. Brian Feldman. Kayla Kimball. Congratulations. Next is the class of 2018 salutatorian and summa cum laude. Lindsay Knupp. and the valedictorian of Bellefonte Area High School class of 2018 and summa cum laude is Cassandra Vogel. The next awards are given on behalf of the Bellefonte Board of Education. Please come forward when your name is called. For excellence in English, Jasmine Blount. Next, excellence in social studies, Tanner Shade. Excellence in science, Lindsay Knupp. Excellence in mathematics, Emerson Gomez. Excellence in a foreign language, Andrea Lynn. Excellence in business education, Kayla Kimball. Excellence in family and consumer science is Takara Strauss. Excellence in technology education, Stephen Kutches. Excellence in health and physical education is Danae Taylor. Excellence in vocational education, Alexis Hassinger. Excellence in art, Austin Stock. Excellence in Music, Joshua Gauss. Excellence in Drama, Jack Badger. And Excellence in Student Government, Edward Fitzgerald. Let's give that group one more round of applause, please. The next group of awards will recognize those seniors who will be graduating with department honors in subjects where they have met various content and criteria set forth in those specific areas. Let us welcome to the stage the following Bellefonte Area High School department chairs. Mrs. Jessica Lloyd, English. Mr. Edward Fitzgerald, Social Studies. Mr. Kevin Harmon, Science. Mr. Matthew Trumbull, Mathematics. Mr. Andrew Weigold, Business. Mrs. Maiken Porman, Technology, Video, and Agriculture. Seniors, when I call your name, please come forward. For Social Studies, Science, Business, and Technology, Video, and Agriculture, Kayla Kimball. For Social Studies, Science, and Math, Brian Feldman. For Social Studies and Business, Philip Borbuvlevich and Megan Elnitsky. For Social Studies and Technology, Video, and Agriculture, Nicholas Bainey. For Science and Math, Lindsay Knupp. For science and business, Gabrielle Paghetti. For math and technology, video, and agriculture, Nicholas Pulaski. For English, Emerson Gomez. For science, Cassandra Vogel. The following students have met the requirements for social studies: Jack Badger, Daniel Ketchmark, Logan Cole, Andrew Davidson, Alexander Hunzinger, Madeline McConnell, Cameron McKee, Connor Ritchie, Hannah Robb, Kayla Rudy, Levi Settle, Tanner Shade, Austin Smith, and Max Toyer. Congratulations. The following students have met the requirement for business: Alexis Chrissinger, Caleb Putnam, Kiera Von Gunden, and Lauren Yeager. Congratulations. The following students have met the requirement for technology, video, and agriculture: Adam Armstrong, Dylan Dietrich, Logan Fiddler, Robert Ford. Jarrett Horner. Ryan Hauser. Dylan Hauser. Seth Johnson. Lindsay Kaufman. Stephen Kutches. Trevor Latchett. Zachary Matsko. Richard Methven. Jordan Rupert. Nathan Smith. Brian Tate. And Rihanna Trexler. Congratulations. Congratulations again to our seniors. Thank you, Dr. Saylor, Mrs. Burniford, Mr. Musser, and the department chairs for presenting this evening. Mr. Park, you will be back shortly. For many years, we've had the privilege of having Mr. Ray Knoll Jr. come and present students with the Knoll Scholarship in memory of his parents. Before Mr. Knoll passed away this past December, he was able to see a dream of the Knoll family come true, the finalization of the Nittany Conservation Easement. This easement will protect and preserve 452 acres of mostly forested land in the Pleasant Gap area that was owned by the Knoll family since the 1850s. Mr. Knoll began working with the Clearwater Conservancy in 2006. It took many years to complete, but the family knew how important this project was to him and to their entire family. I'd like to welcome to the stage Miss Vivian Knoll, daughter of the late Ray C. Knoll Jr., to graciously present the Knoll Scholarship during the year her father was unable to attend. Let's welcome Miss Knoll. When I, okay. Sure. Okay, and there is information in the lobby about the Conservancy and the work of the Knoll family, so if you'd like one of those, you may pick those up this evening. When I call your name, please come forward. The Julia Ray C. Knoll Sr. and Ray C. Knoll Jr. Memorial and daughter, Dr. Janet Knoll Naumer Honorary Scholarship goes to Cassandra Vogel. Let us welcome to the stage Mr. David Van Buskirk, member of the Bellefonte Elks Lodge 1094. He will be presenting the David B. Garver Memorial Scholarships, the Bellefonte Elks Past Exalted Ruler Community Service Award, and the Elks Leadership Award.
Well, thank you. I'd like to congratulate all the seniors. It's the end of a long journey, I'm sure, the start of a new one. On behalf of the Bellefonte Elks 1094 and the trustees of the David B. Garber Fund, I'm real pleased to present these awards this evening. Thank you.
Will the recipients come forward and then remain on stage until all three awards are given? The David B. Garber Memorial Scholarships are awarded to Kaylee Drees, Megan Elnitsky, Kayla Kimball, Lindsay Knupp, Madeline McConnell, Nicholas Pulaski, Sierra Pletcher, Megan Smith. Congratulations. The Bellefonte Elks Past Exalted Rulers Community Service Award goes to Cassandra Vogel. And the Elks Leadership Award goes to Nicholas Pulaski. Congratulations. Thank you. See you tomorrow. The Julie Ann Webster Scholarship will be presented by her father, Mr. Jeff Webster, and her sister, Laura Webster.
Okay, I'm going to keep this relatively short tonight. I just want to ask you guys a few questions, and I want you to think about it. How would you feel if you killed someone because you made the decision to drink and drive? How would your parents feel if you killed yourself driving home after drinking? How would you like to surrender your future or proceed in life with a felony on your record? And how would you feel if all your friends, relatives, and your community found out that you drove drunk, putting all other lives in jeopardy? Drunk driving is not an accident. It is a decision. My sister, Julie Webster, made the choice to get in a vehicle with an intoxicated driver, and her life ended. Just 25 years young, she made a choice that led her to lose her life. According to Mothers Against Drunk Driving, 2 out of 3 people will be involved in a drunk driving vehicular crash at some point in their life. So guys, if we can come together and we can plan ahead, stay where we're at, make the choice to not drive intoxicated or even ride with someone who is impaired, then we can work together towards eliminating this epidemic. With just one simple choice, you can save your life and the lives of others. Please don't drink and drive. And now my father will announce the award.
So the winner of the 2018 Julianne Webster Scholarship Award is Rihanna Trexler.
Next, the Melvin J. Zimmerman Scholarship Award will be presented by Mr. John Wetzler, past president of the Pleasant Gap Lions Club.
Good evening. It's my pleasure to present the Melvin J. Zimmerman Scholarship. Melvin Zimmerman was a founding member of the Pleasant Gap Lions Club, and the Pleasant Gap Lions Club and all Lions Clubs have a motto of serving others. The Zimmerman family has been very much involved in the Bellefonte Fine Arts Department. A few years ago, their son John retired. This year, son Jay and daughter-in-law Sue are retiring, and we wish them nothing but the very best and a long and healthy retirement. And that leaves granddaughter Jamie to carry on the family traditions. The Pleasant Gap Lions Club had 19 applicants for their award this year. 6 of those applicants were chosen as finalists and had to go through an interview process with the scholarship committee. The winner of the 2018 Melvin J. Zimmerman Scholarship is Miss Allison Spratt.
Congratulations. The next award is the Doug Haney Memorial Scholarship. It'll be presented this evening by Doug's mother, Miss Jackie Huey, and Mr. Ed Fitzgerald, advisor of Model UN.
Evening. Doug was my student. He was taken from us well before his time. But when he was here, he was with us in Model UN, and he exemplified everything that the United Nations believes in. The ability to try and use diplomatic means to solve crises, to try to have a civil conversation, to try to resolve problems through peace, is what Doug did when he was here at high school. It's what he did as a Model UN student. It's what he did when he went off to college as well. Doug and his memory lives on in all of us and all of the Model UN team members over the years. I'm going to turn it over to Doug's mother, who's going to announce the winners this year. These individuals exemplify everything that the UN stands for: and what Doug himself did while he was here in this high school.
This year's recipients of the Doug Haney Memorial Scholarships, Cameron McKee and Edward Fitzgerald.
The next award tonight is the DAR Awards for Excellence in American History and Good Citizenship. They'll be presented by Mrs. Brittany McCamley, member of the DAR Bellefonte chapter. Please welcome her to the stage.
Good evening. I'm delighted to bring greetings on behalf of the Bellefonte chapter, Daughters of the American Revolution. As both a member of the Daughters and a faculty member of the Bellefonte Area High School, it is truly my pleasure to present this evening's awards. Our first award tonight is the Excellence in American History Award. This evening's recipient was selected based on grade point average obtained throughout their high school career in their studies of the social sciences. This year's recipient for the Excellence in American History Award is Ms. Kayla Kimball. Our second award for the evening is the DAR Good Citizens Award. This award recognizes and rewards individuals who possess the qualities of dependability, service, leadership, and patriotism in their homes, schools, and communities. These students are selected by their teachers and peers because they demonstrate these qualities to an outstanding degree. This year's only recipient for the DAR Good Citizens Award is Mr. Cameron McKee. Congratulations to this evening's winners.
Students, for the following awards, please stand when your name is called. The Bellefonte Lodge 268 of the Free and Accepted Masons Carl Fisher Memorial Scholarships go to Alexis Chrissinger and Nathan Smith. The Honorable Roy W. Wilkinson Jr. Memorial Award goes to Anna Yates. The Judge Richard M. Sharp Memorial Award is presented to Cameron McKee. The Senator Jake Corman Good Citizenship Award honor, Gabri Paghetti and Edward Fitzgerald. The Joanna Decker Memorial Scholarship goes to Drew Nixdorf. The Norma L. O'Donnell Nursing Medical Career Scholarship goes to Brianna McDaniel. The Bellefonte Women of the Moose Legacy Scholarship Award is presented to Drew Nixdorf. The Literature Award is presented to Emerson Gomez. The Senior English Award is presented to Brian Feldman and Cassie Vogel. The Bellefonte Area Education Association scholarships are awarded to Brian Doyle and Noah Nadolski. The Jeannie White Memorial Scholarship goes to Lindsay Kaufman. The E.F. Pat and Jane Hauser Family Scholarship goes to Caleb Putnam. The Next Step Scholarship is awarded to Christopher Milliken. Next, the recipients of the Academic Excellence Award achieved honor roll all 4 marking periods this school year. Would those seniors please stand? The name's on the list. Congratulations. Thank you. You may be seated. The recipient of the Historic Bellefonte Cruise Scholarship is Anthony Lau. The Benner Township Academic Achievement Awards go to Michaela Burris and Nathan Smith. The Benner Township General Excellence Awards go to Nathan Smith and Sierra Brungard. The recipient of the Bellefonte Knights of Columbus Award is Jacob Rudloff. And Jacob, if you could stand back up, you're also the recipient of the CDA Senior Award. Congratulations. The recipients of the Charles P. M. and Elizabeth T. Smith scholarships are Megan Elnitsky and Nicholas Pulaski. The recipient of the Dr. George S. White Award is Nolan Fulton. The Dr. Kathleen Spiker Scholarship Award goes to Tanner Shade. The Jeannie White Scholarship is awarded to Max Toyer. The Jim and Kathy Brown Scholarship goes to Edward Fitzgerald. The Grant Michael Bodel Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Dylan Hauser. The Harrinan Davis Scholarships are presented to Nicholas Pulaski and Kiera Von Gunden. The Linda Troy Kirchdorfler Award goes to Edward Fitzgerald. The recipients of the Representative Carrie Benninghoff Self-Improvement Award are Ethan Brownell and Crystal Weitzel. The Logan Fire Company Scholarship goes to Megan Smith. The Marion Grange General Excellence Award is presented to Jacob Fry. The Marion Township Academic Achievement Award recipients are Kayla Kimball and Dylan Hauser. The recipients of the Marion Walker PTO Excellence Prizes are Alexis Rickard and Levi Settle. The recipient of the Marcia A. Shiver Memorial Award is Hannah Neff. The Matthew Joseph Hazel Memorial Scholarship is given to Christopher Milliken. The National Merit Scholarship Commendation is awarded to Madeline McConnell. The Philip D. Adams Memorial Scholarship Award is given to Brianna McDaniel. The Pleasant Gap American Legion Auxiliary Scholarship is Joshua Gauss. The recipients for the President's Award for Educational Excellence. Please stand and remain standing until all the names are called. Philip Berbulovich, Daniel Ketchmark, Logan Cole, Andrew Davidson, Megan Elnitsky, Brian Feldman, Edward Fitzgerald, Jacob Fry, Joshua Gauss, Seth Johnson, Kayla Kimball, Lindsay Knupp, Payne McCartney, Madeline McConnell, Nicholas Pulaski, Gabrielle Pighetti, Allison Spratt, Austin Stock, Max Toyer, Cassandra Vogel, Crystal Weitzel, and Anna Yates. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated. Will the following students please stand to be recognized as recipients of the President's Award for Educational Achievement? Adam Armstrong, Nicholas Bainey, Ashley Benner, Jasmine Blount, Michaela Burris, Zachary Cavone, Abigail Crane, Alexis Chrissinger, Dylan Dietrich, Kaylee Drees, Cade Fortney, Nolan Fulton, Matthew Foltz, Emerson Gomez, Dylan Hauser, Stephen Kutches, Luke Lambert, Sarah Lexon, Andrea Lynn, Kayla Malloy, Elena Mazzullo, Sierra Pletcher, Caleb Putnam, Alexis Rickard, Hannah Robb, Jacob Rudloff, Kayla Rudy, Anna Rutecki, Megan Smith, Nathan Smith, Alex Spicer, Zachary Stone, Takara Strauss, Logan Sorovic, Alexis Wetzler, Kiwi Wan, and Lauren Yeager. Congratulations. Next, we have Spanner Honor Society Awards. For Prize of Honor, Gabrielle Pighetti. For Excellence in Service, Lindsay Knupp and Cassandra Vogel. For Excellence, Megan Elnitsky. And for Service, Takara Strauss. Next, the Rippling Streams of Red and White Memorial Scholarships go to Max Toyer and Sarah Lexon. Congratulations. The Robert J. Saylor Memorial Award is given to Matthew Foltz. The Spring Township General Excellence Award goes to Cassandra Vogel. The recipients of the Walker Township Academic Excellence Awards are first place, Brian Feldman; second place, Gabrielle Paghetti; third place, Sierra Pletcher. Congratulations. The William R. Smith Scholarship is awarded to Mindy Schlegel. The Air Force Math and Science Award goes to Lindsay Knupp. And Lindsay, if you could stand back up, please. You're also the recipient of the Dr. John L. Brown Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations. The Forrest L. Benford Memorial Award for Excellence in Chemistry goes to Cassandra Vogel. The recipient of the ResTech Corporation Employee Science Scholarship goes to Brian Feldman. The Sapelco Science Scholarship Award is presented to Gabrielle Paghetti. The Bellefonte Intervalley Area Chamber of Commerce Business Excellence Award goes to Michaela Burris. The First National Bank Award, Logan Cole. The Margaret Salani Raymond Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Caleb Putnam. The Pleasant Gap Linus Award, Megan Dietrich. The Ruth Crumlish Memorial Award recognizes Cassandra Vogel. The Bouldine Technology Education Achievement Award is presented to Dylan Hauser. The recipient of the Mays Engineering and Design Award is Richard Methvin. The O.W. Houts Award for Woodworking goes to Stephen Kutches. The next awards are given to the seniors who have shown high achievement in technology education. Adam Armstrong, Jacob Bainey, Nicholas Bainey, Dylan Dietrich, Logan Fiddler, Robert Ford, Cade Fortney, Jason Fravel, Jarrett Horner, Dylan Hauser, Ryan Hauser, Seth Johnson, Lindsay Kaufman, Kayla Kimball, Stephen Kutches, Trevor Latchett, Zachary Matsko, Richard Methven, Maximilian Monday, Nicholas Pulaski, Jordan Rupert, Nathan Smith, Tyler Smith, Brian Tate, and Rihanna Trexler. Congratulations. The Undine Technology Education Award is presented to Nicholas Bainey. The Christopher F. Vicente Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Ryan Hauser. This year's recipient of the John Lane Memorial Media Arts Scholarship is Alexander Hunziker. The Kyle D. Royer Memorial Scholarship goes to Dylan Dietrich. The Straley Veterinary Associate Scholarship is awarded to Lindsay Kaufman. The Walker Grange Senior Agricultural Award, Alexis Rickard. The recipients of the Center County FFA Award are Lindsay Kaufman and Logan Fiddler. The Family and Consumer Science Award recognizes Maggie Kortz. The Logan Grange Senior Family and Consumer Science Award is presented to Olivia Perryman. The Walker Grange Senior Family and Consumer Science Award is awarded to Gabrielle Paghetti. The Heather J. Barton Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Emma Cutler. The Jonathan D. Halderman Memorial Scholarship is presented to Olivia Glossner. And the recipient of the Heidi Michelle Lingle Memorial Art Scholarship is Andrea Lynn. Congratulations. This now concludes our excellence in academics portion of the program. Let's now welcome Mr. Park back to the stage to present excellence in activities.
Thank you, Mr. Fedison. Good evening. This evening, the B.J. Wetzler Memorial Softball Scholarship will be presented by B.J.'s father, Mr. John Wetzler. Let's welcome him to the stage.
Good evening, everyone. But most importantly, good evening to the members of the class of 2018. I'm here to present the 12th annual B.J. Wetzler Memorial Softball Scholarship to a senior member of our softball team. Tonight, we are honoring our 20th award winner. Our daughter and Jeff's sister passed away on December 22nd, 2006 from melanoma cancer, a word I never heard prior to her being diagnosed almost a year earlier. BJ was 27 years old. She was a 1997 graduate of Bellefonte Area High School who inherited her athletic and academic ability from her mother. She was a solid student, outstanding softball player, but more importantly to us, she was our daughter, sister, a granddaughter, an aunt, a niece, a cousin, and our friend. I would ask you to look at the summary of our award in your award catalog. We're able to present this award each year because we live in a great community, a community that helped us to achieve our goal of a perpetual scholarship in her memory from the B.J. Wetzler Memorial Golf Tournament, which is held annually at the Nittany Country Club, our past annual chicken barbecues, and private donations from BJ's friends and family. Over the past 11 years, we've been able to provide over $25,000 in scholarships to senior softball players to help with their transition to college. We've also provided a like amount to our softball program because softball was BJ's passion. BJ was a three-sport athlete who earned 11 varsity letters. She also played volleyball and basketball, and she loved to compete. Each year, our committee looks at the applications submitted by our senior softball players, and each year our committee is very impressed with the completed applications we receive. This year, we're awarding the 2018 B.J. Wetzler Memorial Bellefonte Softball Scholarship to another very deserving recipient. This year's winner has been with our softball program for the past 6 years. She's experienced success because she's committed herself to going above and beyond what is expected. It is with great love, humility, and pride we award Alexis Wetzler the 2018 B.J. Wetzler Memorial Scholarship. Tonight, we would also like to honor another senior softball player for her contributions to our softball program. Would Rihanna Trexler please come to receive her award for her excellent application this year? Rihanna? These two seniors have stayed with our program along with Ashley Benner. Ashley, would you please stand? These three will be missed, but they'll not be forgotten. They have provided our program with great leadership, showed how Team First works, and set the bar of expectations very high to our younger players. These are our Bellefonte senior softball players. Please join me in congratulating all three of them on a very successful season and with helping to win our 20th District 6 championship that we won last Wednesday at St. Francis University. Congratulations, ladies. For those that may be interested, our next game is Monday, June 4th, someplace to be determined versus Bellefonte. Hopefully we'll see you there. Thank you again.
The Brian Durkin Memorial Scholarship will be presented by Mr. Michael Fettison and Brian's mother, Mrs. Fran Durkin.
Thank you. I'm very proud, very humbled to be helping with this award this evening. It's one that means a great deal to me and one that kind of catches me in the throat each year that I'm here. But on behalf of the Durkin family, it's an honor to present the Brian Durkin Memorial Scholarship this evening. Mrs. Durkin would like to apologize for not being on stage this evening as she usually is. She's recently had some back surgery and has difficulty with steps. But Mrs. Durkin prepared a brief speech for this evening that I'd like to share with all of you. It's important to have goals set for something to work towards in one's life. Life still continues regardless of what happens during that time. This is why it's so important to work very hard to achieve your goals and dreams. Mrs. Durkin notes that even at her age, she has goals and works very hard to achieve them, even though sometimes they don't always work out for her. Just like Brian and many others, you may not have a second chance to work towards these goals. Brian always believed that everything was possible if one worked extremely hard towards what you wanted out of life. He proved this both academically and in athletics. Brian had two goals in life and many, many dreams. They were to become an excellent dentist and to succeed in the game of golf. She'll never forget the day he stated he was going to quit college and become a professional pro golfer. Her reply to him was, "You will starve." Needless to say, she never heard these words from him again. They also had dreams for him, and within a few seconds on that night in July 1992, those dreams were shattered into many pieces, just like Humpty Dumpty who fell off the wall. It's their desire that others may realize their goals and dreams as a result of this award. On July 24th, 1992, every mother's nightmare came true for Mrs. Durkin. This is one night she'll never forget for the rest of her life. She still goes over this in her head because there are many, many times when she wishes it simply wasn't true. She'll never forget the doorbell ringing, and there stood the coroner and two Pennsylvania State police officers. Within seconds on that night, Brian's life was just like Humpty Dumpty, and there's no way they could put it back together again. Brian was tragically killed in an automobile accident just a few miles from his home. In 1997, Mrs. Durkin presented this award to a young lady who had her goals and dreams set. However, they ended at an early age just like Brian's. Her name was B.J. Wetzler, and she fought for her life until it ended with the deadly disease of cancer. Brian was B.J.'s idol for quite some time. In fact, they're almost neighbors at Schenck Cemetery in Howard. Mrs. Durkin also presented this award to someone else who you all know as Mr. Fedison. Brian's parents established this award in his memory not only because he was their one and only child, but also for the love they have for him. They also wanted to have the opportunity to continue helping others to future their education. Their hopes are that this award will continue even after their passing. The Durkins would like the recipients of this award to know that this award is filled with lots of love for Brian, and Brian would be proud to have his name lived on for all these years, and hopefully will continue for many more. One of the awards which will be presented this evening has been made possible with the help of the annual Brian Durkin Dr. Hugh Rogers Golf Tournament. The other is sponsored by Mr. and Mrs. Durkin. Brian graduated from the Bellefonte Area Senior High School in 1987. He then attended Juniata College in Huntington, PA, where he graduated in 1991 with a degree in biology and pre-dentistry. Following his graduation from Juniata College, Brian decided to continue his studies in the field of dentistry, which was his occupational goal since the 10th grade. He attended West Virginia University of Dentistry in Morgantown, West Virginia, and completed his first year of studies before his untimely death. But with great pride, without further ado, I'd like to present the Brian Durkin Memorial Scholarships to Alexis Wetzler and Dylan Hauser.
Our next presenter may not need an introduction. He's a former Bellefonte area middle school teacher. He has coached varsity and junior high sports from basketball, football, and track and field, just to name a few. I would say he's coached sports at different levels over the past 45 years. This year, the Track and Field Booster Club would like to honor him with a scholarship in his name. Let us welcome to the stage Coach David Schaub, who will be presenting the first Coach David Schaub Track and Field Scholarship.
Good evening. I'd just like to take a moment to congratulate the Bellefonte High School class of 2018 on your upcoming graduation and wish you the best in your future endeavors. Now, back when some of you were in 5th grade, I spent some time in Mrs. Weinkoop's class for about, 70, 80 days, so I remember you then. And then when many of you became 7th graders, I spent some time in Mr. Clark's social studies class, Mrs. Biesecker's pre-algebra, and Mrs. Marker's language arts class. So I remember you fondly from those years in your younger days and wish you the best. So on behalf of my family, my wife, and my family, I'd like to personally thank Coach Seth Miller and the Red Raider Track and Field Booster Club officers, Krista Spratt, President, Carrie O'Shea, Vice President, Kelly Yuknek, Treasurer, and Dina Lynn, Secretary, for honoring me by providing this scholarship to deserving student athletes as selected by our coaching staff. I am humbled and honored by this award and look forward to presenting each year at this awards assembly. This year's recipients were valued team members who contributed immensely over their 4-year careers at Bellefonte. They will be missed next year, but we wish them as well as they enter the next chapter of their life. The first recipient would be Miss Andrea Lynn. Andrea finishes her career at Bellefonte as a track and field participant as our number 3 all-time running the 100-meter hurdles. She was number 10 all-time competing in the high jump. She competed in the triple jump, 300-meter hurdles, and the 4x100-meter relay. Congratulations. The male recipient was also a 4-year member of our program, Mr. Cole Hovis. Cole completes his career as a Bellefonte track and field team member as our number 5 all-time 400-meter dash runner, number 8 in the 800-meter run. He was a member of a Super 7 relay team, 4x4, competed in the long jump, 100 meters and 200 meters over his career. Congratulations. Did I miss any? I didn't miss any, did I? Thank you. Thank you, sir.
The 1947-1948 Wrestling Team Scholarship will be presented by Mr. Rodney Musser, our school board president and former Bellefonte High School wrestler.
I'm just glad that Mr. Parks brought this down. I'm not nearly as tall as Mr. Schaub. Dave, I envy your height, but you have further to fall than I do. I want to thank all of those people who have contributed to the awards tonight, just on behalf of the board, and also on behalf of the recipients. But I want to remind the recipients, even though I've thanked everybody publicly, that does not exonerate you from filling out your own cards and thank yous and send them off to the appropriate people. But it is very rewarding as a board member to see the amount of money that our community has contributed to these young people, and I say thank you. I am honored to present the 1947 Wrestling Team Award. My father was a freshman wrestler on that team. Mr. Glenn Smith's teams, for the 6 years he was here in Bellefonte, had 5 state championships, or state champions. He had an outstanding record, dual meet wise. Many of the people who contributed to this award from that wrestling team have gone on to outstanding careers in their lives, a legislator, business people, teachers, and others. They have thought enough of the education they received at Bellefonte to come forward with this award. We'll also note that this award increases annually, and it's due to expire in 2047. In the words of Mr. Wetzler, we can make all of these awards in perpetuity if those recipients remember that they too can give back. So it would be my wish, and I have reminded my son, that in the future, as he does well in life, he needs to recontribute, pay forward once again. So that's simply a reminder to all of you out there. Please think about that in the future. With that, the recipient for the 2018 year is Mr. Andrew Davidson.
Students, for the next awards, please stand if your name is called to receive recognition for the award. The recipient of the O'Leary Scholarship is Alexis Wetzler and Rihanna Trexler. The Piano with Class Music Education Award is awarded to Anna Yates. The Jeremy Herbstrip Memorial Scholarship is presented to Zachary Cavone. The Bellefonte Little League Award goes to Cameron McKee. The Bellefonte Area VFW Teener League Matthew R. Fenstermacher Scholarship goes to Cade Fortney. The Jerry Lukovich Memorial Baseball Award goes to Daniel Ketchmark. The recipient of the Leathers Family for the Love of the Game Baseball Award goes to Adam Armstrong. The Kay Zisner Golf Scholarship goes to Cameron McKee. The recipients of the Lady Raider Volleyball Scholarship are Kaylee Drees, Drew Nixdorf, Anna Rutecki, Amelia Walker, and Lauren Yeager. The Dr. Hugh J. Rogers Recognition Award goes to Gabrielle Paghetti and Cade Fortney. The Kenneth Ace Acuff Scholarship Award is presented to Alexis Wetzler and Brian Feldman. The Matthew Knapp Memorial Award recipient is Jarrett Horner. The recipients of the 2018 James H. Snyder Award are Gabrielle Paghetti and Brian Feldman. Brian and Gabby, after the ceremony, please report to the library for a short interview with the CDT. The athletic scholarships are presented to Dylan Dietrich and Gabrielle Paghetti. This year, many of our seniors participated in various sports. At this time, would those seniors please stand to be recognized for receiving the Senior Athletic Award? Congratulations, you may be seated. The recipients of the PIAA District 6 Sportsmanship Award are Cassandra Vogel and Garrett Kutchis. The Wendy's High School Heisman Award recipients are Brian Feldman and Gabrielle Paghetti. Center County Sports Hall of Fame Award Scholarship, Dylan Dietrich and Alexis Wetzler. The Benner Township Athletics Scholastic Participation Award is presented to Megan Elnitsky and Austin Stock. The Red Raider Spirit Award is awarded to Allison Spratt. The Central PA chapter of the National Football Foundation and College Hall of Fame scholar recognizes Cade Fortney. The Richard F. Hartle Memorial Award goes to Andrew Davidson. The Heidi Michelle Lingle Memorial Wrestling Scholarship is awarded to Caleb Putnam. The Red Raider Basketball Scholarship will go to James McClelland. The Lady Raider Basketball Scholarship is awarded to Abigail Bruni. Swimming Booster Club Scholarship goes to Brian Feldman. The Boys Soccer Booster Club Senior Scholarship recipient is Zachary Stone. The Girls Soccer Booster Club Scholarship recipient is Elena Mazzullo. The LaBelle Yearbook Award recognizes 4 seniors: Alexis Krissinger, Caleb Putnam, Kiera Von Gunden, and Lauren Yeager. The Red Raider Cross Country Scholarship is awarded to Cole Huvis and Andrea Lynn. The Red Raider Track and Field Scholarship goes to Allison Spratt and Cole Huvis. The Brown Diaz Forever Friends Memorial Scholarship is presented to Sierra Brungard and Alyssa McCloskey. The Carl Rocky Jr. Memorial Award goes to Patricia Jenkins. The Frank L. and Elizabeth A. Wetzler Memorial Prize is awarded to Joshua Gauss. The J. Thomas Mazzullo Jr. Performing Arts Boosters Awards for Performing Arts in Band, Nathan Smith; Orchestra, Hannah Robb; Vocal, Sarah Lexon; Drama, Brian Doyle; for Fine Arts in an Art Discipline, Megan Smith. Congratulations. Let us welcome back to the stage High School Principal Mr. Mike Fedison to present the Carrie Lynn Schlegel Memorial Band Award.
Okay, I promise this is the last time you have to hear from me this evening. But I wanted to take a moment to present this award on behalf of the Schlegel family. It certainly means a lot to me, and I know it does to them as well. But from the back of the program, I'd like to read a little bit about this award. This $1,000 annual award was created in honor of Carrie Lynn Schlegel, who graduated from Bellefonte Area High School in 2010. She loved being a member of the concert and marching band since elementary school. After graduation, Carrie attended South Hills School of Business and Technology, where she earned an associate's degree in graphic design. After graduating from South Hills, Carrie joined the Bellefonte Community Band and was employed at Centercrest. At Centercrest, Carrie worked as a dietary aide. She was a person who treated others as she would want to be treated. Her bubbly personality and cheerful demeanor brightened the day for those that worked with her. She treated everyone at Centercrest the way she treated her own grandmother. Centercrest, since her passing, has donated their funds from their Taco Tuesdays to help fund this scholarship. She was a person who put the wants and needs of others before her own, especially those less fortunate than her. It was her desire to do the right thing when the right thing needed to be done. Carrie was able to live her life despite suffering from bipolar disorder during the last few years of her life. She learned to not let bipolar disorder define who she was. The purpose of this award is to encourage recipients to be the best they can be despite personal limitations and to encourage them to work towards a happy, productive life. Will the Carrie Lynn Schlegel Memorial Band Award recipient please join me on stage when your name is called? The Carrie Lynn Schlegel Memorial Band Award this year is presented to Allison Spratt.
The William C. Miller Memorial Award for Vocal Excellence, Anna Yates. Anna, you can remain standing because you're also the recipient of the Jack H. Yeager Memorial Award. Congratulations. The recipient of the James and Carolyn Terry Scholarship Award goes to Brandon Hearn. The recipient of the Marilyn Knopfsinger Award for Theatrical Achievement is Anna Yates. The Dallas Alexander Memorial Theatrical Award goes to Edward Fitzgerald. The Class of 1973 Award recipient is Gabrielle Pagetti. The Class of 1981 Recognition Award is given to Sierra Pletcher. The Key Club Academic Award recognizes Michaela Burris. Let's give everyone a round of applause again. This concludes our Excellence in Activities. We will now move on to Excellence in School, Community, and Citizenship Awards. The Matthew Fensty Fenstermacher Scholarship Award will be presented by the Fenstermacher family. Let's welcome them to the stage.
The Matthew Fensty Fenstermacher Scholarship was first awarded to the class of 1999. Fast forward 19 years, my family and I are still overwhelmed by the response by all of you senior applicants. The overall greatness, the respect that you've all earned, and your countless hours helping the community do not go unrecognized. It's all of those things that put us Bellefonte graduates a step above everyone else. And this year's applicants were another tough bunch to select from. But with that being said, this year's recipients from the class of 2018 are Miss Alexis Wetzler and Mr. Dylan Hauser.
Thank you, sir. The Dylan K. Krunick Memorial Scholarship will be presented by Dylan's mom, Mrs. Kristen Krunick.
Good evening and congratulations. I thought this was going to be easier this year, but I'm thinking it's not going to be, so you'll have to bear with me. After the death of my son Dylan to an extremely aggressive type of childhood cancer, my family formed the DC-8 Fund in Dylan's honor and memory. That fund has multiple purposes. The first is to raise awareness for the serious lack of funding allotted to research for treatments and a cure for the 16 major types and over 100 subtypes of childhood cancer. In addition to raising awareness, we also raise money to help fund research into these cancers at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, where Dylan was treated. The DC-8 Fund also financially and emotionally offers support to other families in our community who face the same battles we have faced after having a child diagnosed with cancer. Lastly, we provide a scholarship to a graduating senior each year at Bellefonte Area High School, a place very near and dear to our hearts, even though we no longer live in the community. Bellefonte will always be a home to us. To date, we have given 9 scholarships over the past 2 years, totaling $7,000. We would be unable to do any of this without the help and support of this wonderful community. And for that, I would like to thank you all on behalf of my family and the DC-8 Fund. Each year, those who apply for the Dylan K. Krunick Memorial Scholarship are asked to provide an essay describing how they show the characteristics Dylan was known for: kindness, compassion, integrity, honesty, and strength of character in their daily lives. A tall order, to be sure. As I read through this year's 19 applications and essays and thought about them over the past few weeks, I came to realize that something was left out. Perhaps the most important characteristic, and one that in essence encompasses all of the others: bravery. Perhaps the question should be more simply, how are you brave? In the essays that I have read, these students have exemplified bravery in many ways, big and small, and equally important. It takes bravery to lead your life with integrity, to follow your own path and set of ideals without giving in to the multitude of influences we are bombarded with every day. To do what you know in your heart is right, even if it is unpopular. To right wrongs and fight against injustice, even when it may leave us feeling alone and afraid. In the words of Albus Dumbledore, it takes a great deal of bravery to stand up to our enemies, but just as much to stand up to our friends. It takes bravery to tell the truth, to live an honest life, to own up to our mistakes and pay the price for them, to take responsibility on our own shoulders instead of making excuses and placing blame on others. It is often so much easier to lie and avoid our responsibility. Lying allows us to be comfortable, while the truth makes us vulnerable. Unfortunately, sometimes it takes bravery to be kind to the student that others make fun of, to be kind to the person who is rarely ever kind in return, to be kind in a world where kindness is often perceived as weakness. This takes courage. This brings to mind a passage from Mother Teresa written on the wall of her orphanage in Calcutta. People are often unreasonable, irrational, and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. If you are kind, people may accuse you of selfish, ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. If you are successful, you will win some unfaithful friends and some genuine enemies. Succeed anyway. If you are honest and sincere, people may deceive you. Be honest and sincere anyway. What you spend years creating, others could destroy overnight. Create anyway. If you find serenity and happiness, some may be jealous. Be happy anyway. The good you do today will often be forgotten. Do good anyway. Give the best you have, and it will never be enough. Give your best anyway. In the final analysis, it is between you and God. It was never between you and them anyway. The applicants for the scholarship have shown in many ways how they chose to be brave in their lives, and in this way, I feel they most represent the person my son Dylan was. He was probably the most courageous person I have ever known. He faced his diagnosis, his treatments, his fears, and ultimately his death with a bravery befitting a man twice his age. They say bravery is not an absence of fear, but of being very afraid and getting up and doing it anyway. It's getting up each morning to fight the same demons that left you so tired the night before. It is returning week after week to a hospital for treatments that will leave you sick and weak, but getting up at the crack of dawn to go anyway. It is going to school to keep up with your classes and to be with your friends when all you really want to do is sleep. It is playing baseball, the passion of your life, in 90-degree weather in Florida until you feel as though you may pass out, because you will not let this thing take away what is important to you. It is knowing how and when to say goodbye to all who love you, because you know it is your time to go. That was my son's example of bravery. Dylan was, is, and always will be my greatest inspiration. He taught us to live life to the fullest, to get as much as you can out of each day, to never let the fear of striking out keep you from stepping up to the plate, to cherish our friendships and stand up for what is right. This is how I want to live my life. This is how he will be remembered. As difficult as it was for us to narrow down this year's applicants to 2, I truly was impressed and amazed with all of the applicants this year. This year's winners best exemplify the values that we saw in our son, and they will be joining a distinguished group of past honorees. I am proud to announce the winners of this year's Dylan K. Krunick Memorial Scholarship: Alexis Wetzler and Cade Fortney.
Let us next welcome to the stage Mrs. Andrea Coakley, the Fullington School Bus Manager, to present the Fullington High School Service Awards.
Good evening. Congratulations to all of you seniors. I want to thank the district for providing us the opportunity to be here to present the Fullington Service Award. We're proud to be your school bus transportation company, and we take tremendous care in providing daily, safe, and reliable transportation to your children. Fullington provides 2 service awards to each of our 6 districts where we provide school bus services. The Fullington Service Award was presented in memory of 3 very important members of the Fullington family who are no longer with us: Mildred Tilly Fullington, J. Richard Fullington Sr., and Ariel Fullington Wiseman. Today's recipients have excelled academically, participated in numerous school extracurricular activities, and have demonstrated a commitment to the service of their of the others in their community. Please join the school, the community, and the families in congratulating them on their achievements. Ms. Kylie Drees and Stephen Kutchis.
The Center County Pomona Grange number 13 will be presented by Mrs. Ashley Furman, Center County Pomona Master.
Good evening. Congratulations to the members of the 2018 Bellefonte Area High School graduating class. Good evening to our community members, families, friends, and school officials. The Grange is a fraternal family organization dedicated to the betterment of the American way of life through community service, legislation, and fellowship. The Center County Pomona Grange number 13 was established in 1874 as a way for all of the newly formed community members in the Granges to meet together. Mr. Leonard Roan, who at the time served as the first Center County Grange Master President, held what was called the first Grange Picnic, which we now know as the Center County Grange Encampment and Fair. Currently, with over 700 members from across the state of Pennsylvania, our members raise money to help different initiatives and programs within our community. One of those is the scholarship, which is being presented tonight. The 4 other Center County school districts will be presented with the same award at their award ceremonies as well. When our members established this scholarship, we wanted to commend an individual who possesses a C or better grade point average. This individual must also contribute to their family income while still being active in their community through volunteering. It is my pleasure as the Center County Pomona Grange Master to award this scholarship to Miss Katie Hartle.
Our next presenter, Mr. Denny Mason, will be presenting the Pizza Mia Entrepreneur Spirit Award. Maybe. The recipient of the Pizza Mia Entrepreneur Spirit Award is Megan Elnitsky. Congratulations. We welcome to the stage tonight Mr. Dan Bisbee, co-founder of the Bisbee Project Scholarship for Service. He will be presenting the Bisbee Project Scholarship and in memory of his mother, the Eleanor M. Bisbee Memorial Scholarship. Let us welcome him to the stage.
Good evening, my name is Dan Bisbee. My brother Steve and I grew up in Selinsgrove down the road. After graduation, we joined Army ROTC at the University of Pennsylvania, and both of us ended up doing a couple overseas tours with the Army. After coming home, from them, we had this observation that when you're on the front lines of American foreign policy, it matters that you grew up in a small town in Pennsylvania, right? You grow up in a place like Bellefonte, you get the values of the teachers that are here, your parents, the other members of the community, and that matters. That shapes who you are, and then helps you make a difference when you go out into the world. Likewise, when you come back and you have those experiences of service out there, that changes who you are, and that can help you make a difference back here. So we started this project to reach out to high schools in the central Pennsylvania area and work with schools to find and recognize outstanding young people that are thinking about a career in service, both military and government service. That is the Scholarship for Service. The second award is in honor of our mother, Eleanor Bisbee, who worked for many years as a nursing supervisor down at Evangelical Community Hospital in Lewisburg. And she also subbed in as a school nurse at Selinsgrove High School, where we graduated. So I have 2 awards, and I would like to call forward both of our awardees, Seth Johnson and Katie Hartle.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. The United States Marine Corps Outstanding Student Awards will be presented by Staff Sergeant Armbruster.
Good evening. My name is Staff Sergeant Armbruster. I'm the station commander for Recruiting Substation State College. And on behalf of all Marines, congratulations to the class of 2018 on all your awards. My purpose tonight is to recognize certain students who went above and beyond their peers in the categories of musical excellence, athletic achievement, and scholastic excellence. So students, when I call your name, please come forward. My first award tonight is the Semper Fidelis Award. It's an award that is near and dear to every Marine's heart. The Marine Band has a long-standing history of musical excellence. It has been playing for the White House engagement since 1801, and it's actually referred to as the President's Own. John Philip Sousa, while director of the band in 1881, wrote the march Semper Fidelis, which means always faithful. He wrote the march as a dedication to those that he saw marching before him, the United States Marines. It is with this prestigious musical history that the U.S. Marine Corps presents such an award to a student who meets the following requirements. The student must have held at least first chair in the band, must have been proven capable of performing as a soloist, and must also be recognized as a young, outstanding young citizen. It's with great honor that I present this year's award to Seth Johnson. All right, the second award is the Distinguished Athlete Award. So for over 200 years, the United States Marine Corps has been known as a force in readiness. Being ready means you have to be in top physical condition at all times, and that is a quality that is near and dear to every Marine's heart. Consequently, fitness is the hallmark of the Marine Corps, and that's why we identified these recipients today. The recipients of this award not only represent students who are superior athletes, but also students who are recognized as role models for younger citizens. They must have displayed the personal traits of courage, poise, self-confidence, and leadership while performing in varsity athletics. These are the same traits that we look for in every Marine, and it gives me great pride in presenting this year's award to Joshua Gauss and Alana Mazzullo. All right, the third award is a Scholastic Achievement Award. This award recognizes students who go to the extra mile both inside and outside of their classrooms. To be eligible for this award, the student must be a distinguished scholar. The student must have also shown determination and dedication through the school year towards achieving academic excellence. This year's award goes to Lindsay Knupp. And finally, before I take my seat tonight, I'd like to recognize those classmates among you who have made the decision to serve their country in the United States Marine Corps. Future Marines, please rise and come forward as I call your name and read the contents of your Delayed Entry Program certificate. This is to certify that Maximilian Mundy, Daniel Robson, and Devin Yarnell has successfully passed the required mental, moral, and physical examinations and have been accepted for enlistment in the Delayed Entry Program of the United States Marine Corps. The defense of our country and freedoms is a duty and privilege of every citizen. The United States Marine Corps is a proud tradition of outstanding service to our country in peace and war. Voluntary membership in this elite organization is a clear demonstration of the American qualities of patriotism and loyalty. Congratulations, future Marines. Again, congratulations, future Marines, and thank you to the students and staff of Bellefonte Area High School. Thank you for letting me present awards tonight. Semper Fidelis, and God bless America.
The United States Navy Outstanding Student Awards go to, and students please stand when your name is called for recognition. For Outstanding Scholar, Nathan Leidig Heckman. For Outstanding Athletes, Alexis Wetzler and Adam Armstrong. And for Inspirational Leadership, Tiffany Lucas. Congratulations. The American Red Cross High School Scholarship recipient is Alyssa McCloskey. The Riley Benninghoff Memorial Scholarship goes to Sarah Lexon. The Community Service Award recipient is Colin Edmonds. The recipients of the Bellefonte Education Foundation Award are Jacob Rudloff and Kayla Kimball. The Bellefonte Lions Club Memorial Scholarship goes to Takara Strauss. The recipient of the Center County Bar Association Senior Award is Anna Yates. The Cindy Hazel Insurance Representative Community Award is presented to Kaylee Drees. The BHS Class of 1966 Memorial Award is presented to Miranda Fleck. The Class of 1969 Recognition Award recognizes Kayla Malloy. Class of 1971 Memorial Award is given to Colin Edmonds. The Bellefonte Area High School Class of 1985 Memorial Award goes to James McClelland. The Class of 1997 Jessica Hoy Memorial Award is presented to Edward Fitzgerald. The Comcast Leaders and Achievers Scholarship recognizes Gabrielle Paghetti. The Military Appreciation Awards this year go to Devin Yarnell, Maximilian Mundy, Daniel Robson, Nathan Leidick Heckman, Tiffany Lucas, Logan Brocious, and Ethan Chicatano. The Donald Onspach Military Memorial Award is presented to Tiffany Lucas. The Nittany Leatherneck Detachment Semper Fi Award goes to Daniel Robson. The VFW Ladies Auxiliary number 1600 Military Award recognizes Payne McCartney and Tiffany Lucas. At this time, would all of our seniors going into any branch of the military please stand to be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. The Educational Support Achievement Award is given to Miranda Fleck and Ronald Rupert. Excellence in Community Service Award goes to Jacob Fry. The recipient of the Howard Area Lions Club Joseph R. Allison Memorial Scholarship Award goes to Garrett Cutchess. The Matthew P. Eckley Memorial Scholarship is given to Alexis Heverly. The recipients of the Pleasant Gap Alumni Award are Kayla Malloy and Cassandra Vogel. The Rotary Club of Pleasant Gap Service Above Self Award goes to Brandon Hearn and Alexis Heverly. The Seeing Eye Puppy Raiser Scholarship is awarded to Isabella Toyos. The St. John the Evangelist Homeschool Association Recognition Award is presented to Austin Stock. The Undine Award goes to Alyssa McCloskey. The Young's School of Taekwondo Karate Award goes to Emerson Gomez. Tonight, we would like to recognize a senior who has earned the prestigious Eagle Scout Award, Mr. Andrew Davidson. Congratulations. This concludes our Excellence in School, Community, and Citizenship Awards. Let's give all the recipients another round of applause. And now at this time, let us welcome back to the stage Class President, Miss Gabrielle Paghetti.
I just want to take a moment to thank you all for coming to the awards ceremony tonight. Please stay seated until the graduates exit the gymnasium, but you are welcome to join us in the cafeteria after for refreshments and a video for your entertainment.